And shalom, everyone. I'm James with Fiery Faith Ministries, and we are back again with another Torah reading. This is a big one. It might actually be the biggest double portion through the entire cycle, but it is a good one, and we're excited to share this today. This is Matot-Massei, Tribes and Journeys, and we are going to be reading through Numbers 30, verse 2, all the way through the end of the book, 36, verse 13. So we do pray that this is a blessing and you enjoy this reading today. Numbers 30, verse 2. If a man vow a vow unto Yahweh, or swears 7 oaths to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceeds out of his mouth. If a woman also vow a vow unto Yahweh, and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth, and her father hear her vow, and her bond wherewith she has bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she has bound her soul shall stand. But if her father disallow her in the day that he hears, not any of her vows, or of her bonds wherewith she has bound her soul shall stand. And Yahweh shall forgive her, because her father disallowed her. And if she had at all a man when she vowed, or uttered aught out of her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, and her man heard it, and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it, then her vow shall stand, and her bonds wherewith she bounds her soul shall stand. But if her man disallowed her on the day that he heard it, then he shall make her vow which she vowed, and that which she uttered with her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, of no effect, and Yahweh shall forgive her. But every vow of a widow, and of her that is divorced, wherewith they have bound their souls, shall stand against her. And if she vowed in her man's house, or bound her soul by a bond with an oath, and her man heard it, and held his peace at her, and disallowed her not, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she bound her soul shall stand. But if her man has utterly made them void on the day he heard them, then whatsoever proceeded out of her lips concerning her vows, or concerning the bond of her soul, shall not stand. Her man has made them void, and Yahweh shall forgive her. Every vow and every binding oath to afflict the soul, her man may establish it, or her man may make it void. But if her man altogether hold his peace at her from day to day, then he establishes all her vows, or all her bonds, which are upon her. He confirms them, because he held his peace at her in the day that he heard them. But if he shall in any ways make them void after that he has heard them, then he shall bear her iniquity. These are the statutes which Yahweh commanded Moshe between a man and his woman, between the father and his daughter, being yet in her youth in her father's house. Chapter 31. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe, saying, Avenge the children of Yasharel, of the Midyanim. Afterward shall you be gathered unto your people. And Moshe spoke unto the people, saying, Arm some of yourselves unto the war, and let them go against the Midyanim, and avenge Yahweh of Midian. Of every tribe 1,000, throughout all the tribes of Yasharel, shall ye send to the war. So there were delivered out of the thousands of Yasharel 1,000 of every tribe, 12,000 armed for war. And Moshe sent them to the war, 1,000 of every tribe, them and Piniach, the son of Eleazar the priest, to the war, with the holy instruments and the trumpets to blow in his hand. And they warred against the Midyanim, as Yahweh commanded Moshe, and they slew all the males. And they slew the kings of Midian, beside the rest of them that were slain, namely Avi, and Rekem, and Sur, and Hori, and Riva, 5 kings of Midian. Balaam also the son of Beor they slew with the sword. And the children of Yasharel took all the women of Midian captives, and their little ones, and took the spoils of all their cattle, and all their flocks, and all their goods. And they burnt all the cities wherein they dwelt, and all their goodly castles with fire. And they took all the spoil, and all the prey, both of men and of beast. And they brought the captives, and the prey, and the spoil unto Moshe, and Eleazar the priest, and unto the assembly of the children of Yasharel, unto the camp at the plains of Moab, which are by the Yarden, near Jericho. And Moshe and Eleazar the priest, and all the princes of the assembly went forth to meet them without the camp. And Moshe was wroth with the officers of the host, with the captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, which came from the battle. And Moshe said unto them, Have ye saved all the women alive? Behold, these caused the children of Yasharel, through the counsel of Balaam, to commit transgression against Yahweh in the matter of Peor. And there was a plague among the assembly of Yahweh. Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that has known man by lying with him. But all the women children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves. And do ye abide without the camp 7 days. Whosoever has killed any person, and whosoever has touched any slain, purify both yourself and your captives on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day. And purify all your raiment, and all that is made of skins, and all works of goat's hair, and all things made of wood. And Eleazar the priest said unto the men of war, which went to the battle, This is the ordinance of the Torah which Yahweh commanded Moshe. Only the gold and the silver, the brass, the iron, the tin, and the lead, everything that may abide the fire, ye shall make it go through the fire, and it shall be clean. Nevertheless, it shall be purified with the water of separation, and all that abides, not the fire, ye shall make go through the water. And ye shall wash your clothes on the 7th day, and ye shall be clean, and afterward ye shall come into the camp. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe, saying, Take the sum of the prey that was taken, both of man and of beast, you and Eleazar the priest, and the chief fathers of the assembly, and divide the prey into 2 parts, between them that took the war upon them, who went out to battle, and between all the assembly. And levy a tribute unto Yahweh of the men of war which went out to battle, 1 soul of 500, both of the persons, and of the cattle, and of the asses, and of the sheep. Take it of their half, and give it unto Eleazar the priest, for a heave offering of Yahweh. And of the children of Yasharel's half, you shall take 1 portion of 50, of the persons, of the cattle, of the asses, of the flocks, of all manner of beasts, and give them unto the Leviim, which guard the watch of the tabernacle of Yahweh. And Moshe and Eleazar the priest did as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And the booty, being the rest of the prey, which the men of war had caught, was 600,000, and 70,000, and 5,000 sheep, and threescore and 12,000 cattle, and 61,000 asses, and 32,000 persons in all, of women that had not known man by lying with them. And the half, which was the portion of them that went out to war, was in number 300,000, and 30,500 sheep. And Yahweh's tribute of the sheep was 615. And the cattle were 36,000, of which Yahweh's tribute was 12. And the asses were 30,500, of which Yahweh's tribute was 61. And the persons was 16,000, of which Yahweh's tribute was 32 persons. And Moshe gave the tribute, which was Yahweh's heave offering, unto Eleazar the priest, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And of the children of Yasharel's half, which Moshe divided from the men that warred, now the half that pertained unto the assembly was 300,000, and 30,000, and 7,500 sheep, and 36,000 cattle, and 30,000 asses, and 500, and 16,000 persons. Even of the children of Yasharel's half, Moshe took one portion of 50, both of man and of beast, and gave them unto the Leviim, which did guard the watch of the tabernacle of Yahweh, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And the officers, which were over thousands of the host, and captains of thousands, and captives of hundreds, came near unto El Moshe. And they said unto El Moshe, Your servants have taken the sum of the men of war, which are under our charge, and there lacks not one man of us. We have therefore brought an oblation for Yahweh, what every man has gotten of jewels of gold, chains and bracelets, rings, earrings, and tablets, to make an atonement for our souls before Yahweh. And Moshe and Eleazar the priest took the gold of them, even all wrought jewels. And all the gold of the offering that they offered up to Yahweh, of the captains of thousands and of the captives of hundreds, was 16,750 shekels. For the men of war had taken spoil, every man for himself. And Moshe and Eleazar the priest took the gold of the captains of thousands and of hundreds, and brought it into the tabernacle of the assembly, for a memorial for the children of Yasharel before Yahweh. Chapter 32. Now the children of Reuben and the children of Gad had a very great multitude of cattle, and when they saw the land of Yaazar and the land of Gilad, that behold, the place was a place for cattle. The children of Gad and the children of Reuben came and spoke unto El Moshe and to Eleazar the priest, and unto the princes of the assembly, saying, Atath, and Divion, and Yaziar, and Nimrah, and Sheshbon, and Eliah, and Sivam, and Nevu, and Belon, even the country which Yahweh smote before the assembly of Yasharel, is a land for cattle, and your servants have cattle. Wherefore said they, If we have found grace in your sight, let this land be given unto your servants for a possession, and bring us not over the Yarden. And Moshe said unto the children of Gad and to the children of Reuben, Shall your brethren go to war, and shall ye sit here? And wherefore discouraged ye the heart of the children of Yasharel from going over into the land which Yahweh has given them? Thus did your fathers, when I sent them from Kadesh Barnea to see the land. For when they went up unto the valley of Eshcol and saw the land, they discouraged the heart of the children of Yasharel, that they should not go into the land which Yahweh had given them. And Yahweh's anger was kindled the same time, and he swore, saying, Surely none of the men that came out of the Mitzrayim from 20 years old and upward shall see the land which I swore unto Abraham, unto Yitzhak, and unto Yaakov, because they have not wholly followed me, save Caleb the son of Euphane, the Kenazzi, and Yehusha the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed Yahweh. And Yahweh's anger was kindled against Yasharel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years, until all the generations that had done evil in the sight of Yahweh was consumed. And behold, ye are risen up in your father's stead, an increase of sinful men, to augment yet the fierce anger of Yahweh toward El Yasharel. For if ye turn away from after him, he will yet again leave them in the wilderness, and ye shall destroy all his people. And they came near unto him, and said, We will build sheepfolds here for our cattle, and cities for our little ones. But we ourselves will go ready armed before the children of Yasharel, until we have brought them unto their place. And our little ones shall dwell in the fenced cities because of the inhabitants of the land. We will not return unto our houses until the children of Yasharel have inherited every man his inheritance. For we will not inherit with them on yonder side of the Yarden, or forward, because our inheritance is fallen to us on this side of the Yarden eastward. And Moshe said unto them, If ye will do this thing, if ye will go armed before Yahweh to war, and will go all of you armed over the Yarden before Yahweh, until he has driven out his enemies from before him, and the land be subdued before Yahweh, then afterward ye shall return, and be guiltless before Yahweh, and before Yasharel, and this land shall be your possession before Yahweh. But if ye will not do so, behold, ye have sinned against Yahweh, and be sure your sin will find you out. Build your cities for your little ones, and folds for your sheep, and do that which has proceeded out of your mouth. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben spoke unto Moshe, saying, Your servants will do as my Adonai commands. Our little ones, our women, our flocks, and all our cattle shall be there in the cities of Gilad. But your servants will pass over, every man armed for war, before Yahweh to battle, as my Adonai says. So concerning them Moshe commanded Eleazar the priest, and Yahusha the son of Nun, and the chief fathers of the tribes of the children of Yasharel. And Moshe said unto them, If the children of Gad and the children of Reuben will pass with you over the Yarden, every man armed to battle before Yahweh, and the land shall be subdued before you, then ye shall give them the land of Gilad for a possession. But if ye will not pass over you with you armed, they shall have possessions among you in the land of Canaan. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben answered, saying, As Yahweh has said unto your servants, so will we do. We will pass over armed before Yahweh into the land of Canaan, that the possession of our inheritance on the side of the Yarden may be ours. And Moshe gave unto them, even to the children of Gad, and to the children of Reuben, and unto half the tribe of Manasseh, and the son of Joseph, the kingdom of Sichon, king of the Emarim, the kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, which the cities thereof in the coast, even the cities of the country round about. And the children of Gad built Divon, and Atroth, and Ariar, and Atroth, and Shophan, and Yaazir, and Yobirah, and Beit Narah, and Beit Haran, fenced cities, and folds for sheep. And the children of Reuben built Sheshbon, and Elieh, and Kiriathimar, and Nuviu, the Baal, Meon, their names being changed, and Sivam, and gave other names unto the cities which they built. And the children of Machir, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilad, and took it, and dispossessed the Emarim which was in it. And Moshe gave Gilad unto Machir the son of Manasseh, and he dwelt therein. And Yair the son of Manasseh went and took the small towns thereof, and called them Chavoth Yair. And Novach went unto Kenath, and the villages thereof, and called it Novach after his own name. Chapter 33. These are the journeys of the children of Yasharel, which went forth out of the land of Mitzrayim with their armies under the hand of Moshe and Aharon. And Moshe wrote their goings out according to their journeys by the commandment of Yahweh. And these are the journeys according to their goings out. And they departed from Ramaths in the first month, on the 15th month of the first month, on the morrow of the Pesach, the children of Yasharel went out with a high hand in the sight of all the Mitzrayim. For the Mitzrayim buried all their firstborn, which Yahweh had smitten among them, Upon their Elohim also Yahweh executed judgments, and the children of Yasharel removed from Rameseth and pitched in Kuhoth. And they parted from Kuhoth and pitched in Etham, which is in the edge of the wilderness. And they removed from Etham and turned unto Pi Hacharoth, which is before Baal Siphon. And they pitched before Magal. And they departed from before Pi Hathroth, and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness, and went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etham, and pitched in Marah. And they removed from Marah, and came unto Elim. And in the Elim were 12 fountains of water, and 70 palm trees, and they pitched there. And they removed from Elim, and encamped by the Red Sea. And they removed from the Red Sea, and encamped in the wilderness of Sin. And they took their journey out of the wilderness of Sin, and encamped in Dothkah. And they departed from Dothkah, and encamped in Alush. And they removed from Alush, and encamped in Rephidim, where there was no water for the people to drink. And they departed from Rephidim, and they pitched in the wilderness of Sinai. And they removed from the desert of Sinai, and pitched in Korah Ta'ava. And they departed from Korah Ta'ava, and camped at Chacheroth. And they departed from Chacheroth, and pitched in Rothmeh. And they departed from Rithmah, and pitched at Ramon Peretz. And they departed from Ramon Peretz, and pitched in Livnah. And they removed from Livnah, and pitched in Rissah. And they journeyed from Rissah, and pitched in Kilalath. And when they went from Kilahath, and pitched in Mount Sephar. And they removed from Mount Sephar, and camped in Karadar. And they removed from Karadar, and pitched in Meklahoth. And they removed from Meklahoth, and they encamped at Kahath. And they departed from Tahath, and they pitched in Terach. And they removed from Terach, and pitched in Mithkah. And they went from Mithkah, and they pitched in Shashnamal. And they departed from Shashmonal, and encamped at Museroth. And when they departed from Museroth, and pitched in Bani Yikion. And they removed from Bani Yikion, and encamped at Hor Hagadal. And when they went from Hor Hagadal, and pitched in Yovathah, and they removed from Yovathah, and encamped at Ebronah. And they departed from Ebronah, and encamped at Yitzhak-Gelaver. And when they removed from Yitzon-Gevar, and pitched in the wilderness of Zin, which is Kadesh. And they removed from Kadesh, and pitched in Mount Hor, in the edge of the land of Edom. And Aharon the priest went up into Mount Hor at the commandment of Yahweh, and died there, in the 40th year after the children of Yasharel were come out of the land of Mitzrayim, in the first day of the 5th month. And Aharon was 123 years old when he died in Mount Horah. And King Arad, the Canaanite, which dwelt in the Negev, in the land of Canaan, heard of the coming of the children of Yasharel. And they departed from Mount Hor, and pitched in Salmonah. And they departed from Salmonah, and pitched in Punon. And they departed from Punon, and pitched in Ovoth. And they departed from Ovoth, and pitched in Lai ha-Avarim, in the border of Moab. And they departed from Irim, and pitched in Divon. And they removed from Divon, and encamped in Almon Dilahadama. And they removed from Almon Divlathama, and pitched in the mountains of Arim before Nevu. And they departed from the mountains of Arim, and pitched in the plains of Moab, by the Yarden near Jericho. And they pitched by the Yarden, from Beet ha Yeshimoth, even unto Avel ha Shittim, in the plains of Moab. And Yahweh spoke unto El Moshe in the plains of Moab, by the Yarden near Jericho, saying, Speak unto the children of Yasharel, and say unto them, When ye are passed over the Yarden into the land of Canaan, then ye shall drive out all the inhabitants of the land from before you, and destroy all their pictures, and destroy all their molten images, and quite pluck down all their high places. And ye shall dispossess the inhabitants of the land, and dwell therein, for I have given you the land to possess it. And ye shall divide the land by lot for an inheritance among your families. And to the more ye shall give the more inheritance, and to the fewer ye shall give the less inheritance. Every man's inheritance shall be in the place where his lot falls. According to the tribes of your fathers ye shall inherit. But if ye will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come to pass that those which ye yet remain of them shall be pricks in your eyes, and thorns in your sides, and shall vex you in the land wherein you dwell. Moreover, it shall come to pass that I shall do unto you as I thought to do unto them. Chapter 34. And Yahweh spoke unto El Moshe, saying, Command the children of Yasharel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land of Canaan, this is the land that shall fall unto you for an inheritance, even the land of Canaan with the coast thereof. Then your south quarter shall be from the wilderness of Zin along by the coast of Edom, and your south border shall be of the outmost coast of the salt sea eastward. And your border shall turn from the Negev to the ascent of Malah Akarabim, and pass on to Zin, and going forth thereof shall be from the Gedev to Kadesh Barnai, and shall go on to Sachir Adar, and pass on to Atzmon. And the border shall fetch a compass from Atzmon unto the river of Mitzrayim, and the goings out of it shall be at the sea. And as for the western border, ye shall even have the great sea for a border. This shall be your west border. And this shall be your north border. From the great sea ye shall point out for you Mount Hor. From Mount Hor ye shall point out your border unto the entrance of Shamoth, and the goings forth of the border shall be in the Zikad. And the border shall go on to Siphron, and the goings out of it shall be at Shashan Enan. This shall be your northern border. And ye shall point out your east border from Shachir Enon to Sipham, and the coast shall go down from Shiphon to Rivlah, on the east side of Ain. And the border shall descend, and shall reach unto the side of the sea of Kinneroth, eastward. And the border shall go down to the Yarden, and the goings out of it shall be at the salt sea. This shall be your land with the coast thereof round about. And Moshe commanded the children of Yasharel, saying, This is the land which ye shall inherit by lot, which Yahweh commanded to give unto the 9 tribes, and to the half tribe. For the tribe of the children of Reuben, according to the house of their fathers, and the tribe of the children of Gad, according to the house of their fathers, have received their inheritance, and half the tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance. 2 tribes and the half tribe have received their inheritance on this side of the Yarden, near Jericho eastward, toward the sun rising. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe, saying, These are the names of the men which shall divide the land unto you: Eleazar the priest, and Yahusha the son of Nun. And ye shall take one prince of every tribe, to divide the land by inheritance. And the names of these men are these: of the tribe of Yehuda, Caleb the son of Yephani; and the tribe of the children of Simon, Shemiel the son of Ammihud; of the tribe of Benjamin, Eliad the son of Kichon; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Dan, Beki the son of Yogli; and the prince of the children of Joseph, for the tribe of the children of Manasseh, Haniel the son of Ephod; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Ephraim, Chemiel the son of Shiftan; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Zebulun, Elisaphan the son of Parnak; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Issachar, Pataliel the son of Azan; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Asher, Achihud the son of Shelomi; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, Pediel the son of Ammihud. These are they who Yahweh commanded to divide the inheritance until the children of Yasharel in the land of Canaan. Chapter 35. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe in the plains of Moab by the Yarden near Jericho, saying, Command the children of Yasharel that they give unto the Leviim of the inheritance of their possessions cities to dwell in, and ye shall give also unto the Leviim suburbs for the cities round about them. And the cities shall have to dwell in, and the suburbs of them shall be for their cattle, and for their goods, and for all their beasts. And the suburbs of the cities, which ye shall give unto the Leviim, shall reach from the wall of the city, and outward 1,000 cubits round about. And ye shall measure from without the city on the east side 2,000 cubits, and on the south side 2,000 cubits, and on the west side 2,000 cubits, and on the north side 2,000 cubits. And the city shall be in the midst; this shall be them, the suburbs of the cities. And among the cities which ye shall give unto the Leviim, there shall be 6 cities for refuge, which ye shall appoint for the manslayer, for he may flee thither, and to them ye shall add 42 cities. So all the cities which ye shall give to the Leviim shall be 48 cities; them shall ye give to the suburbs. And the cities which ye shall give shall be of the possession of the children of Yasharel. From them that have many ye shall give many, but from them that have few ye shall give few. Every one shall give of his cities unto the Leviim according to his inheritance which he inherits. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto the children of Yasharel, and say unto them, When ye are come over the Yarden into the land of Canaan, then ye shall appoint you cities to be cities of refuge for you, that the slayer may flee thither, which kills any person at unawares. And they shall be unto you the cities for refuge from the avenger, that the manslayer die not, until he stand before the assembly in judgment. And of these cities which ye shall give 6 cities shall ye have for refuge. Ye shall give 3 cities on this side of the Yarden, and 3 cities shall ye give in the land of Canaan, which shall be cities of refuge. These 6 cities shall be a refuge, both for the children of Yasharel, and for the stranger, and for the sojourner among them, that every one that kills any person unawares may flee thither. And if he smite him with an instrument of iron, so that he die, he is a murderer; the murderer shall surely be put to death. And if he smite him with a throwing stone, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer; the murderer shall surely be put to death. Or if he smite him with a hand weapon of wood, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer; the murderer shall surely be put to death. The revenger of blood himself shall slay the murderer; when he meets him, he shall slay him. But if he thrust him of hatred, and hurl at him by laying of weight that he die, or in enmity smite him with his hand, that he die, that he smote him shall surely be put to death. For he is a murderer. The revenger of blood shall slay the murderer when he meets him. But if he thrust him suddenly without enmity, or have cast upon him anything without laying of weight, or with any stone wherewith a man may die, seeing him not, and cast it upon him, that he die, and was not his enemy, neither sought his harm, then the assembly shall judge between the slayer and the revenger of blood according to these judgments. And the assembly shall deliver the slayer out of the hand of the revenger of blood, and the assembly shall restore him to the city of his refuge, whither he was fled. And he shall abide in it until the death of the high priest, which was anointed with the holy oil. But if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of his refuge, whither he was fled, and the revenger of blood find him without the border of the city of his refuge, and the revenger of blood kill the slayer, he shall not be guilty of blood, because he should have remained in the city of his refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the slayer shall return into the land of his possession. So these things shall be for a statute of judgment unto you throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Whoso kills any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of the wilderness. But one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die. Moreover, ye shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall surely be put to death. And ye shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of his refuge, that he should come again to dwell in the land until the death of the priest. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiles the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, Yahweh, dwell among the children of Yasharel. Chapter 36. And the chief fathers of the families of the children of Gilad, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of the sons of Joseph, came near and spoke before Moshe, and before the princes and chief fathers of the children of Yasharel. And they said, Yahweh commanded my Adonai to give the land for an inheritance by lot to the children of Yasharel. And my Adonai was commanded by Yahweh to give the inheritance of Zephlohad, our brother, unto his daughters. And if they be married to any of the sons of the other tribes of the children of Yasharel, then shall their inheritance be taken from the inheritance of our fathers, and shall be put to the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall it be taken from the lot of our inheritance. And when the jubilee of the children of Yasharel shall be, then shall their inheritance be put unto the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall their inheritance be taken away from the inheritance of the tribe of their fathers. And Moshe commanded the children of Yasharel according to the word of Yahweh, saying, the tribe of the sons of Joseph has said well. This is the thing which Yahweh commands concerning the daughters of Zephlohad, saying, let them marry to whom they think best. Only to the family of the tribe of their father shall they marry. So shall not the inheritance of the children of Yasharel remove from tribe to tribe. For every one of the children of Yasharel shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers. And every daughter that possesses an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Yasharel shall be a woman unto one of the family of the tribe of her father, that the children of Yasharel may enjoy every man the inheritance of his fathers. Neither shall the inheritance remove from one tribe to another tribe, but every one of the tribes of the children of Yasharel shall keep himself to his own inheritance. Even as Yahweh commanded Moshe, so did the daughters of Zephlohad. For Milcah, Tirzah, and Haglah, and Milcah, and Noah, the daughters of Zephlohad, were married unto their father's brothers' sons, and they were married into the families of the sons of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and their inheritance remained in the tribe of the family of their father. These are the commandments and the judgments which Yahweh commanded by the hand of Moshe unto the children of Yasharel in the plains of Moab by the Yarden near Jericho. All right, that does it for the book of Numbers. Thank you for sticking with me today. We're just so blessed for the time that you give so that we can share and read this portion together. It is such a blessing. Even if the names are difficult, it is a joy to read these and to put them into our minds and meditate on them so that we can apply this to our life, that we can meditate on His Word day and night as we're commanded to do. Join us on Friday for our Friday fellowship, where we will be breaking down these portions a little bit deeper, and we would love for you to come and share your insight and any knowledge you may have on this portion. Until then, shalom and blessings, everyone.